Hello student, in the last class we learned how to create chess piece in 3ds Max, and you can also create some other object like flower pot. For this object I create two outline, one for outside and one for inside. I show you this outline for outside surface and this for inside surface. Without two outline it's look like a paper. If you want to give some thickness, so create two outlines like this. In this class, we learn some more tools for spline creation and modification. First, I reset this file. When you start drawing by using line tool, and you can choose any creation method. I start from this and click and drag and provide some curvature. And suddenly you press right click, so line creation mode is exit like this. But if you want to continue, create a new point nearby the last point and continue. And if you want to go back, press backspace key like this, so you can go back. And I press escape this time, and you can also exit by pressing escape key and create a new point nearby the last point. Okay, I create a basic structure of these letters by using spline. The last letter is bigger, so we modify these. When you select these objects, these are separate object because we create in three parts. So first I select any shape and then press right click and choose attach. When you hover your mouse on the second shape, this icon for attachment, click. So this shape is attached with the E letter and same click on the L. Okay. Attach tool is still active. You can check in the control panel. Right click to exit this tool. I zoom little bit and select vertex subdivision. Select these vertices. Right click, fuse. Now these vertices are overlapped, but they are not connected. They are still separate. Create a window selection for select two vertices and then right click and choose weld vertices. By using fuse and weld tool, you can make a single shape like this, and we also weld the second part. You can also try with second method. First select one vertex and move nearby manually like this. Select both vertices. Search weld tool in the control panel. So there are weld tool and it's a tolerance value. It should be bigger than the distance between two vertices. I increase little bit one and then press weld. So these vertices are unite. You can try with both method. In case you want to add some more detailing on these areas or you want to delete the existing point, first I add some vertices, right click and choose refine tool. Refine tool add some points like this, and refine tool is still active, so I right click to exit the tool and select and modify. You can also delete this point, but I create a one point on the starting and then select and delete. Okay. By using these green handles, you can modify the curvature. In case these tangents are not visible on your vertices, right click and choose Bezier corner or Bezier. Currently I am using Bezier. I show the difference between Bezier and Bezier corner. Currently I am using Bezier. In Bezier mode, two tangents are connected. If you select one and move, so other side also move in the opposite direction. But if you choose Bezier corner, only one direction is active in one time like this. I try to move this tangent in up direction, but it's not moving because the axis is locked. So I double click on this square. Now I can move in any direction like this. And the other option for smoothing is smooth. If you choose smooth, line is smooth, but tangents are not visible. You can apply corner if you want a linear line like this, or Bezier and Bezier corner like this. Now one by one I select these point and modify the curvature little bit so it's look better. Modification is completed. If you want to provide some thickness on these spline, go to rendering section, expand this and enable these two options, enable in viewport and enable in render. So it's look little bit thick. Press F4 for shading and increase the radial thickness. If shape is not smooth, you can increase the interpolation value. First collapse this and expand the interpolation. By default value is 6. You can increase like 10 or 12 like this, so it's provides some more smoothness, but vertex count is still same. Okay, so by increasing interpolation value, vertex count is not increased. If you want to break these letters in separate, so select these points. First I collapse these rendering option and interpolation and select break. Click on the break button. Now these points are separate. When you select spline subdivision mode and click on the letter, so only this spline is selected, but in the object selection level they are still attached. So select these splines and find detach option. Detach. Okay, provide any name, press OK. Now this object is separate. You can also separate other letters with the same method. First select vertex, select this and find break tool. Okay, then select spline subdivision mode and select this spline and find detach tool. Provide any name. Okay, so it's a separate. And if you want to change the pivot position, go to hierarchy, affect pivot only, center to the object and exit from the affect pivot only. Now pivot is in the center of this shape. You can also break these letters. Select vertex, click on the break tool, then change subdivision mode, select spline, then find detach tool. Okay, and change the pivot position, go to hierarchy, affect pivot only, center to the object. Okay, and I also change the pivot for L letter. Now these letters are separate. So in this class we learned about attach tool, refine tool, break tool and detach tool. And we also cover the affect pivot only and change the pivot position. In the next class we learn some more tools. If you like this tutorial, please subscribe my channel and like this video.